On the 27th of May 1940, a message was sent to Lord Gort, the general commanding the British Expeditionary Force trapped by German armour on the beaches around Dunkirk, to evacuate the maximum force possible. So began Operation Dynamo, the British Army's greatest disaster and greatest deliverance. The retreat from Dunkirk succeeded beyond all expectations. While the troops struggled to reach the rescue ships, the full weight of the Air Force was thrown in to attack the German bombers pounding the beaches. Royal Navy destroyers brought off most of the men, but they were backed up by boats of every kind. Pleasure craft, river ferries, fishing smacks, you name it, it was there. Fortunately, the sea was calm, and for 6 days the fleet, nearly 900 little ships as they were called, sailed back and forward across the Channel until they'd saved a total of 338,000 men, 140,000 of them French troops. It was an astonishing military feat. The British Expeditionary Force was saved. Its equipment was lost, left behind in the scramble to get aboard the ships. But that could be replaced. The men, the core of the future British Army, could not. By the end of the evacuation, 6 British destroyers had been sunk and 474 planes shot down. Within weeks, the French, under Marshal Pétain, sued for peace. The whole of northern France and her coastline down to the Pyrenees was now under German occupation. Of the countries in Europe that stood against the rise of Nazi Germany, Britain was the last to hold out. Even though the country was militarily isolated and alone, Winston Churchill made it plain in a defiant speech in the House of Commons that the country would fight on. It was the triumph of Dunkirk that made it possible. It was to be 4 years almost to the day before British troops were back on French soil again.